Now, our next guest is here to chat to us all about elephants and what's going on at Noah's Ark Zoo to celebrate them this week.
Saturday, the 12th of August, saw World Elephant Day, and to celebrate the magnificent mammals, Noah's Ark, Sophie Brown is in the studio to tell us what is in store for this week. So it's all about celebrating Africa's animals. So over the course of the week, we can learn about a lot of the different species that you have both at the zoo and are in the continent of Africa. So what can we see down at the zoo?
So specifically this week we're focusing on our African animals, which involve the giraffe, the two African elephants that we have, our African lions. We have a lion couple, Arusha and Masai. We have some big old rhinos, things along those lines. But we do also have things that aren't from Africa, like our Andean bears. We have a lot of reptiles and a lot of birds as well.
And you actually have the biggest enclosure for elephants in the UK, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. We do have the biggest in the UK. It's currently inhabited by two male elephants called Machanga and Janu.
And to see them out and about, we can see them in their enclosure now.
Yep.
To see them out and about, they're just loving life in that huge enclosure, throwing sand on themselves. So when it was World Elephant Day, the weekend just gone, was it almost like a second birthday for them?
Well, funnily enough, it was one of their birthdays a couple of days before. But yeah, they had a great time. The music was very interesting. We weren't sure if the elephants were going to like it or not. We did do some tests on it beforehand. And funnily enough, one of the elephants took to the music quite a lot and was bobbing his head. And then on Saturday followed the carnival himself. He came very close to it. Moved a little bit away when we had our carnival giraffe. He wasn't sure about that, but then came back and chased it off and let him know who was boss, which was brilliant. But they really enjoy the music, and it's almost like they're dancing to it. They bob their heads like this quite a lot.
That's
so it's lovely to see that. It is so gorgeous to see.
Well, speaking of music, you've also got troops of African dancers and music going on this week, haven't you? Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so we've had a dance group called Unika dance events that came in, and they did drumming, acrobats, capoeira dancing. We had the two dancers, which were incredible. They were absolutely out of this world, really tight with the brief that we wanted to do. So they stampeded all the way around the zoo, and then at the end of the day interacted with the public and let everyone else have a go, which was brilliant. And it kind of just takes us back to our roots, which is for African music. It was very traditional. It was brilliant.
So this week it's all about celebrating the other animals of Africa. So today it was rhinos, I believe.
Yeah, so today was Rhino Day. We had meerkat and Madagascar Monday yesterday. On Wednesday, tomorrow, we're celebrating white-headed vultures, which are very critically endangered in Africa, which not a lot of people know. And also a lot of people get quite grossed out by vultures, so it'll be a really good day for us to raise awareness about them tomorrow.
Promote the vulture.
Yeah, they're actually really, really lovely animals. Obviously, they have their place in the world. Without them, what else would eat the dead animals? Yeah, someone's got to do it, unfortunately.
Thursday, it's giraffes, isn't it? Now, I love the giraffes at Noah's Ark. They're just by the bears, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I just think that's just a hilarious mix of the spectacled Andean bears and the giraffes over there. I love standing in that little bit between the two.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, although bears are considered to be the predators, I'm pretty sure the giraffes would chase the bears if it came down to it. Our boys are very cute, but also very naive and like to keep out the way. They often get chased by their mates, the coatis that are in there with them, which are about this size compared to the bears, which is it's very funny to watch. And we have our baby Gus as well, who's best friends with the zebra in there at the moment, which is quite comical because he doesn't like the rest of the giraffe, so that's quite...
Well, it sounds like the animals are having a great time.
Yeah, they're having a right party at the moment.
Thanks so much, Sophie, for coming in. Good luck with it all this week.